Hi, I'm Kim Coco, author of the book, It Just Makes Sense, 7 Principles for a Joyful and Stress-Free Life. This is the third video in our 3-week series, moving towards enhancing love and harmony in your relationships. The first week we talked about the male triangle and his components. The second week we talked about the female triangle and her components. And when you understand both, whether it's understanding yourself more efficiently or understanding your partner more effectively, then it helps to bring harmony to the relationship. You know how to boost the other person to help bring the best out in them. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 ways to enhance your relationship for the long run. Valentine's Day is next week, and it's one day where you might celebrate the love that you have. But it's our goal for you that you get to enjoy your relationship over a long period of time, that you get to enjoy your strengths and build on the love that you have year after year after year. So let's take a look at the top 5 ways to keep the love blossoming between you and your partner. All right, number 1, date night. This is always really fun. I know when Steve and I first got together, we planned all these different events and places that we would go and things to do that were unique and exciting, and maybe it seemed more exciting because we were just getting to know each other. But once you start to get comfortable with your partner, it's easy to just fall into a routine. And by implementing a date night once a week, it helps to keep the spark, keep things new, keep things exciting. It could be something where you alternate planning this event. And so sometimes you get to figure out a surprise or an activity or something that you can do that would be fun for your partner or fun for both of you. And then you switch, and then you get a week to be surprised and go out and have fun. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. It doesn't have to be some novel event, although it could be. It's just saying we're going to take time to build our relationship, to keep things new, to keep things intriguing, and have something to look forward to every week where you still get to build the relationship and get to know each other and then enjoy their company alone. This is especially true if you already have kids or if you have other family members like a parent or a grandparent living there with you. It's nice to have time where you just get to go out with your partner and enjoy their company. Let's go to number 2. And it says plan something special. So date night might just be step 1. Common sense says you're not going to implement everything all at once. Maybe pick one thing that you like. But date night is something where it's once a week. It does add some intrigue and a special event to do during the week. But again, it could be something where you cook dinner at home, you open a bottle of wine, and you just get to enjoy each other's company. Planning something special is a little bit different. It might be on a little larger scale. It might be taking a weekend at a getaway you both enjoy. Or it might be, a sports event that you want to go to that you're planning for. It could be a staycation where you plan something where you actually send your kids off or tell your friends you're going out of town and you hunker down in your own place and really just enjoy being home, or as I've had friends do, get a hotel room in their own hometown. It's something special for you where it's a little larger than date night. You get excited for it, you build for it, it's enhancing new memories that you're doing together. Planning something special, it gets you both excited for this event that's to come. It keeps your motivation and your perspective moving forward. Number 3, collage. And what I really mean by this is I would do an annual collage or an anniversary collage. And so if you're dating, it could be something like a 6-month collage or a year collage. Or if you've been together for a long time, maybe it's, every year you decide to do something like this on your anniversary. And a collage is a really fun way to do a pictorial version of what's your relationship like. You can have a different emphasis. It can be things that you've enjoyed over the past year together. It can be goals and visions you have for the future together. It could be pictures and words of what you like about your partner or your spouse. It can be hopes that you have for your relationship as you grow together. So taking time to build a collage as a male and as a female, or with your partner, it doesn't have to just be males and females, is saying, I'm using my visual senses, I'm finding visual images, pictures, and ideas that you can put together and share with your partner. It can be the auditory sense, where you actually get to share this information with your partner, so they get to hear why you picked the information you did. And then it's kinesthetic. You actually cut things out, put things together. It's like arts and crafts all over again. Doesn't have to be a giant poster, but it's something, I mean, it could be an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that really expresses something that's meaningful to you based on what you decided to put together for that year's collage. It's a really nice way to keep connected and know what your partner's thinking, what ideas they have, especially if you do things for the future. It helps create maybe a special event you want to do down the road, or it might give you some ideas for date night, who knows. But a pictorial collage is a really great way to keep the fire going in your relationship. All right, number 4. This annual binder is something that's really helpful. It could be movie stubs, brochures, events, things that you keep and collect from the year in review, and you put them together. So I have a sample of one that Stephen and I do. And we generally put a picture. Now we've started putting collages on our binders. We talk about, what we've done, where we've gone. We actually put some pictures in. We have memorabilia. And it's kind of fun because we get to go through and look at all these different things that were meaningful to us this year. And so it's fun on your anniversary to go back and say, wow, look at what we've done. Remember that? That was so exciting. That was great. And it also works really well if you're finding that you're having a challenging time in your relationship. It's a really great boost to say, but look at what we've built as our foundation. We can connect and we can come back to that. So the annual binder is a really great way to keep the relationship going for the long term in a way that's sparky and fun and exciting, so you don't feel, bored and tedious and unexcited about this relationship. And then number 5, last but not least, it's create a top 50 list. And actually you can start smaller. You can do a top 10, you can do a top 25, maybe work your way up to a top 50. And this is a list that you create independently from your partner, and work on things that you would, or not even work on, enjoy, put a list of things together that you enjoy, and things maybe you want to try out in your relationship. And if you are with somebody that you're a lot alike, it sounds kind of funny, but if you are in a relationship with someone that has a lot of similar interests as you, it has a tendency over the long haul to get very mundane. You can get in a routine, you know what you like to do, you order the same food, everything goes along smoothly, but we want to keep the spark alive. So you might think of things that you like to do that are different than your partner, and you can use those, again, to create events or date nights and try something new every now and again. The top 50 list that you create gives you ideas of how to spend time together, how to try new things, and how to keep that spark. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone that's complementary, where you might have a few things in common, he likes golf, you like shopping, he likes sports, you like crochet, who knows? You could have a lot of differences, and the similarities keep you together, and the varying interests, keep the independence, but it might seem like, wow, we might need more time together. So you might create a top 50 list of things that you have in common that you want to explore more fully. Maybe you want to travel to Spain and try wine tasting, or maybe it's going and seeing new things in your community that you both haven't explored. Big or small, making a list of things that you enjoy about your partner, want to explore in more detail, and ways to build similarities if there are a lot of differences, or emphasize differences to keep the spark alive if there's a lot of similarity. This list can really help you gain ideas, gain some insight, and add some newness to a relationship, especially if it's been going for quite a long period of time. So enjoy these top 5. Again, you don't have to try them all at once. Maybe pick one that works for you. Share it with your partner and see what they have to say, and build on some ideas that work in your relationship. They're just ideas. Modify them as you like, and enjoy these simple tools to help enhance the love and joy and harmony in your relationship. So we appreciate you spending this time here, and if you would like to find out more about relationships, about our workshops and our books and products, visit the website itjustmakesense.com. Have a great day.